Well, well, well. Everything is starting to play out as it comes about with this movie. I made a video earlier stating about why are the QAnon people and all the false prophets salivating and celebrating the movie. Take a look at this clip, and then we're going to talk.
We have to do a lot more, and we got to start with Donald Trump.
What do you mean?
Well, he's got to be in there because he's going to go after the traffickers.
Do you think he understands that?
We were with him last night.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so he's going to be moved to do something. I didn't know that.
Oh,
he was in tears last night.
This is the new Moses. I mean, I'm still Jesus, but he's the new Moses. Pharaoh, let my children go free.
All right. I did not know that was an impressive screening at Bedminster, I guess.
Yeah.
Eduardo, Jim Caviezel, great to see you again.
And as you can see, this Jim Caviezel, this guy, I can't pronounce his name at the moment, but this Jim guy, the actor that played in The Passion of Christ, and here the main actor that's playing Tim Ballard in this, you just heard what he said. He said Trump is the new Moses. I told you that this thing is giving them ammunition. This is what they want. I'm working on another video that I'm going to make around the movie and around this Angel studio to bring it all home. And then you make the determination. Do you think I'm going to show you? Do you think how I'm going to show you how the devil has taken things and twisted it in his favor? And I'm going to show you that. I'm making an argument. So stay with me. As I stated before, my disclaimer, I don't support trafficking of any children, any type of abuse of children or anything, and rape of women and all of that. Because I believe, as I've always stated, I've always believed this. Any trafficking, rape, any of that, these should be automatic life sentences with no parole. Now, if you don't know that this Jim guy, that if you don't know much about his background, it's all of this stuff. He spoke it. They had a Vegas event back in 2021. It was a QAnon event. They were all there, including him. They had Micheal Flynn there. All of these that doctor lady that pushed the conspiracy theories and all of these other stuff. All of these conspiracy people way out there. And he was on the stage with them. So why do you think that this right here, this movie, why do you think that they're out here? And all of a sudden for him to say, Trump is the new Moses, we've got to get him back. See? They're still elevating Trump. They're still idolizing and pushing a human being that he's part of it. And this is why, and we're going to talk. I don't want to give away too much of the video as far as what I'm going to bring, how I'm going to bring it all home. But it's awful, like I say, it's awful funny that all of these prophets and all of these people are salivating and they want it out there because we got to save this mission of these kids. Because what they believe, the QAnon people believe. They believe that all of this craziness of this, as I mentioned before, the blood drinking and the sacrificing of kids, and that is being done, this Pizzagate, and all of this stuff being done by Democrats, and people are trying to live forever or longer, because there's another video of this Jim talking about, I think he was with Steve Bannon. I don't have it on the clip here. You have to find it. Talking to Steve Bannon saying about this stuff with the kids. If you ingest it, that you can it's 10 times stronger than heroin is what he says. This is what Jim said and stuff. So this is where I'm saying these folks are way out there. And this proves right here that this guy, they have an agenda. They're out there and all of this. Now here you had, at the time, if they're so worried about it, when Trump was in office, they had the House, the Senate, the majority, everything. And they could have passed anything they wanted. And what did they do? Pass tax cuts for billionaires, all the rich. That's what they did. There was nothing in there with trafficking stuff or any of it. And that's where I'm going to lay my argument. That's a hint. I'm going to lay the hint of the argument of all of this stuff because there's great people that's been working behind the scenes for a very long time tackling this deal. And it's a whole lot more than going into the jungles and with kids and all of this, and this story that hasn't been, a lot of it hasn't been confirmed in many ways and is over exaggerated in some stuff, but we know that it does happen and things. But there's a whole lot more to it. And here's the thing. So while people are salivating and glorifying these guys, Tim Ballard and this Jim guy, the Passion of Christ actor, why they're glorifying them as if they're these great warriors you just heard and stuff. Now I know I'll get attacked from Trump supporters and all of that, which is fine, but to elevate him and say he's the new Moses, you gotta be kidding me. I just made the video where this pastor claiming, where the pastor sets up there and stated that George Washington would be included in the Bible. That's what's going to be next. These folks will be saying Trump, he will be in the Bible because they call him Cyrus. They call him all of these other things. They call him this great man. There's they had him up there next with the Mount Rushmore and all of this stuff and all of these false visions that people are having and all of this wild stuff. We're in crazy times, people. We are in crazy, crazy times. And it's just unbelievable what comes up next. And as you can see, stay with me because you're going to see. I'm going to show you. I'm going to link it all together and make my final argument. I mean, please be respectful. I mean, just argue with me. But you don't have to get out and call people names or call up some of my subscribers names or me names and say stuff. Let's make your argument what you got. Let's go like the old days of Crossfire. Let's see what you got, because there's no evidence of none of the stuff that this Jim and all these QAnon people ever talk about. It's silly, wild stuff. Mr. JFK Jr. there just had to get rebuked because he's out here pushing conspiracy theories. And somebody just told him that on one of the committees that I was watching a video where he said, you've disgraced the family's name, which he has. He's out here pushing that. And the QAnon people and all of them, yeah, go. They want him out there. And this just like they want this other stuff out there to get their agenda out there. Nothing. This is nothing but the devil himself got people riled up and reeled them in. I watch the comments from many of these people now. I told you I love reading comments. And there's thousands of comments now that's come in from this after seeing this on Fox and Friends with him making this comment. And many people are saying, if he would have said that before they saw the movie, they wouldn't have watched it. That's what they're saying. I've seen tons of comments like that. They would have not watched that movie and supported the movie if they wouldn't have known he was talking like that. So what do you think? Put it in the comments. I'm going to give you more. So stay with me. I mean, I wasn't intending on making this video, but after I saw that, because I had another video I was going to work on, but after I saw that, I thought, I got to share this, guys, with you. So let me know what you think. Evangelism for God, the channel that talks about issues the church went away from. And what else do we do? Punch Satan right in between them chops. If you're new, consider subscribing, hit like, coming along for the journey. Until the next video, until we talk, take care. God bless.